Good morning, everybody. This is UP Dave. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. I just pulled up literally like 30 seconds ago. Well, maybe a minute. Got the camera all set up, and we got a train already just sitting here. Sounds like it might be airing up. Beautiful lighting out here this morning. Harriman Junction, Tennessee. Jack Ullman, Gabe, good morning. Hello, Diller Jr., Justin, LCG, Steven, good morning. Hello, the legend, Alco Man, NF. Definitely some air action going on. Walt Rogers is checking in. White Tiger, hello. Not sure, Gabe. Then we definitely won't divulge that information here. Ethan, Jeffrey, Syracuse Productions, 557. Hello, Giovanni. Welcome back. Roger R is checking in. Robert Ian from the UK. Joe Jude from, Joe Jude, Michaud, and Tony Perry. Zero Blues. All right, this train is starting to move. Very cool. I'm not sure where the Shoney's is, Fred. But it's not a very big area, so probably yes. Mikey Sully. Saturdays are usually pretty good in the morning here. So we're hoping we get some decent action and we can keep you guys entertained for a long time. Good morning, Mark. Hello, Pedro. Yeah, I might have gone right past that, Fred. Roger R. checking in from Wisconsin. Unstoppable Railfan. Yes, this is Norfolk Southern. Gabe, I don't know because this train was sitting here as soon as I pulled up. So I have no idea what the locomotives at the head end of this train are. Hello, Atlantic. Justin Bradley. Timmy Hoffman checking in from Georgetown, Kentucky. Welcome aboard. Hello, Red and Stuffy, or Stuffle from New York. Dubinger. Roger, we're in Harriman Junction, Tennessee. I'm never alone. But yeah, there's nobody physically with me right now. This is a really cool spot right at the end of a road. Lots of access, boat access along here. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Sherry. Good morning. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. Well, and it looks like they've stopped. Yes, it is, Anna. The Frame from Barcelona. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at that slack action, folks. Pretty darn cool. Actually, we're not trespassing, Railfan points, so you can knock that off. We're safely away from the tracks. We're actually at the end of an access road here. This is a very popular Railfan spot, so keep your comments factual and yeah, appreciate that, folks. Ann is asking, what does this train carry? These are auto racks. So there'll be cars and trucks in there. Timmy, I actually don't have my scanner on just yet because I just pulled up and there was a train sitting here already. What type of cars? These are auto racks. I'm not sure what kind of cars or trucks are inside. We're not going to go exploring inside the rail cars because that's illegal and dangerous. So. Jay Salai. I cannot tell. The lighting is not really good. Sometimes you can peek inside through the little holes here and see if there's vehicles inside. Perhaps another one will, maybe we'll get one of these that we can actually get some lighting through it and we can see if there's cars in these or not. They could actually be building this train because there is a small kind of yard out here. Devil's Trout, what's going on? Yes, Alco Man, I got to make it up to Wapaka. It's got to get a little warmer before I do that. You guys are cold up there in Wisconsin. Good morning, Bill Hennessy. I have no idea, Railfan's AC. Strawberry Fest. That sounds pretty good. I love strawberries. All right. This guy, I'm pretty sure he's shoving back right now based on my experience here. Like I said, there's kind of a yard back that way, a mile or so, maybe a mile and a half. So he could be building or setting out cars. Hello, Randall. Yes, I believe this train is going backwards right now. I've seen several trains pull out and go back several times here before. And yes, I see some cars inside. This one's got a little bit of gap in between the panels, and I definitely see some windshields and some, not windshields, but door mirrors, door windows. Hello, Beverly. So if this guy comes back far enough, we might get to see the power. I'm curious to see what's on this. Randall, we're in East Tennessee, so we're quite a bit away from Memphis. We're nowhere near Memphis. And looks like we've stopped again. But let me take you up here, folks. Good morning, Tommy Stone. Hello, retired Navy. Close to Athens. I'm about an hour from Athens. maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, probably closer to, no, I don't know. I don't know if we're closer to Detroit or Memphis. This is a 2.5 hour drive from me, and I live north of Nashville. And Nashville is about 3 hours from Memphis. So we're probably about 5.5 hours from Memphis. I have no idea about the locomotives yet. We have not seen them, Giovanni. Folks, I want to also apologize if I missed some of your comments and don't respond to you. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just, I get watching the train and whatnot and miss some comments. Yeah, closer to Knoxville, Roger. Yes. Knoxville's probably 45 minutes from here. This is, I'm not sure what division this is called, but this is the CNO and TP in Harriman Junction. And I forgot the line here. The line to my right sees some action sometimes. And that's a different line there. They both join up here, and this is the actual Harriman Junction that we're looking at. Our train is on the move again. I'm probably going to Railfans, you can knock it off about Sarah Jones. I have no idea what you're talking about. We've asked you to stop. So why don't you take this time, read the rules of the chat, and then come on back, okay? Stop spamming, please. Thank you. Harold, glad you're having a good time. This is really cool. One of my favorite spots because it is so beautiful here. Good morning, Brandon. Hello, Emily. Do I know when a freight train will pass? We're actually looking at a freight train right now. So this is, there are two tracks here. There's a track on the other side of this train. We do get meets and races here. Hello, Connor. And I think I might hear some locomotives now. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me hoping to hear locomotives. Yes, I do hear locomotive power. And yep, I'm going to take a look underneath. Actually, we got another train going the opposite direction about to come through here, right through our window. There it goes. And that's just a light power move, couple of locomotives, folks. Pretty cool. So I did hear locomotives, but it wasn't the head end of this train. So peaceful out here. I'm surprised I haven't heard the roosters crowing yet. Up on this hill, there's folks that own roosters. Yes, they forgot their train, MKE. Maybe they're going to go pick it up. Gabe, you got an N scale layout. Very cool. Let's see here. Kevin's asking, why did the train stop here? So in this direction here, which is kind of it's west and north, there's a little bit of a yard, not too big of a yard, but they often build trains and set out cars at that yard. So this train here has been pulling forward and shoving back for quite a few minutes now. So that's what's going on. Yeah, Jonathan, it could be helpers. So you folks that are into model railroading, if you don't know, Virtual Railfan is on Facebook, and there is a model railroad group on Facebook. So be sure to check that out if you're into model railroading, if you have a layout, or you just like to look at the layouts. Some really neat stuff there. Enthusiast, wigwags. Yes, those are cool. Jesse, I forget what branch this is on the right. My apologies for that. I don't get out here all that often because it's 2.5 hours away from my house. Perhaps somebody in the comments could, if they know what the branch is to the right here at Harriman Junction, drop them in the comments. O-gauge is cool. My dad has a lot of O-gauge. I love O-gauge. Just mainly for sentimental reasons, and they're a little larger. Kevin, we are closer to Knoxville. We're about 2.5 hours from Nashville and probably about 45 minutes from Knoxville. If you folks want to look up where we are here, just look up Harriman Junction. Thank you for that link there to the Model Railroad group on Facebook, Anna. So you can't see it, but around the corner here, there's a bridge that goes over the, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of the river. What company do I work with? The rail company? No, I don't work with the rail company, Connor. I am just a fan, just like all you guys and gals. Yep, the Emory River. The Emory River is just on the other side of these tracks. There's a pretty steep embankment. And when this train clears out of here, actually, you can probably see it. Folks watching on a larger screen, if you look kind of under these train cars right now, you'll see you can see the river. And it looks kind of low, actually, right now. Yep, you hear the air. They are, it's like they're starting to shove back again. The Oakdale line. Thank you, enthusiast. Appreciate that. Yeah, Scale Trains make some really nice stuff, Harold. Strasburg Railroad opens Saturday and Sunday. Strasburg is a really cool spot. I went there for the first time when I was in high school. I went with my parents and my brothers. Some good times. And I recently went back there about 2 or 3 years ago. What does it mean when they go back? Kevin, that probably means they're adding or setting out cars on this train. There's a little bit of a yard in this direction, which is west/north, I believe. And here we're facing east/south, or it could be east, north, and southwest. I always get it mixed up down here. This is not a regular, everyday Railfan spot for me. So I learn a little bit about it before I get here, and then I forget about it, and then I come back and still forget. So My profile is actually, if you're asking about my avatar, it's actually a photograph of a T-shirt that one of the other moderators got me. It's the Union Pacific logo, but he had Dave printed on it. So just like that logo right there. Hello, J Deep Gamer. Welcome aboard. So down this road, right in the center of the screen here, is the road that you come up, and the road pretty much dead ends right here at the junction. There's those houses down there. Their backyard is pretty much at the river, and they got a really good view of the bridge that this train is sitting on. In fact, let's see. So Carl's asking how many autos can one auto rack hold? Depending on if they're pickup trucks or cars, they will either be two different heights of racks or three. So they might fit 15 or so, 15, 18 cars or trucks in here. That is not a siding. There is a siding off of this other branch, but this is another line over here, and there is a siding on it. Hear the air hissing again. So I'm thinking about walking down here and letting you folks take a look. Yeah, we don't need to be putting profanity in here at all. Hello, KK UNU, Kekuno. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but hello. Okay, Unstoppable Railfan. We don't need that. So enough, please. Folks, this is a virtual Railfan chat, just like any other virtual Railfan YouTube chat. The same rules apply. So keep it family friendly. Keep religion and politics out of it. Be polite and kind to everybody. And yeah, we're here to have a great time and hang out. No, Carl, you don't get many freight trains there. Rateliel Bahai Paparat. This is an English only chat. Please use only English. Thank you. We want everybody to understand what everyone's saying here. So English only, please. Welcome. No, there's multi metroist. There's no malfunction. Trains often stop and start and go forward and backwards here as they add or take away cars from a train. Hello, Dragon Dancer. So what I'm thinking about doing is going down here and see if we can get down here and let you folks take a look at the bridge. How about we do that, folks? Mix it up a little bit. If I start losing the signal as I go down here, I will make my way back up the hill. I'm not sure what the rarest catch I've gotten in person is. I'd have to think about that. That's a tough one to answer on the fly. Oh, we're being careful. This is not a bad hill. This is a road we're in here, a dirt road, and up there is where we came from. There's our train up there. Bruce Williams. Grab bag. So this road here to our right actually takes you down to a boat launch. A lot of folks set their boats out on the Emory River and go fishing. There we can kind of start to see the bridge. We're going to walk a little bit farther and maybe catch a better view of the bridge with the train on it. One of these times, maybe in the fall, I will, with the permission of these homeowners here, set up a tripod and a proper camera and get some really cool photos with trains on the bridge and the fall foliage colors. So folks, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of anything on my phone screen right now because I'm facing the sun. So please forgive me if I'm not interacting with you directly. Okay, this is about as far as I'm going to go, but you get an idea here. There's a doggy. There's the bridge over the Emory River. Yeah, isn't this beautiful? And from the other side of this house, it's even prettier. But I think this is about as far as maybe we'll go a little farther. Yeah, that's good. Jonathan 707, I'm not sure when this bridge was built. I'm sure if you go online and search that, you can definitely find that information. Yes, wouldn't this make a great model scene? Hello, Kiarza. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Hello, Karinga. So we're gonna head back. Well, you guys want to head back up the hill or just hang out right here? Maybe we'll hang out here and enjoy this view for just a few minutes. Actually, if we go down that boat ramp, I wonder what the view. I've never been down that boat ramp. Not sure how far we can get. It's off the road. It's kind of muddy. Howdy, Lynn Smith. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. No problem, Unstoppable Rail fan. So enthusiasts, that's a whole thing. I can't really describe that while I'm on a live video. If you check out the Virtual Railfan live group on Facebook, I actually did a video showing how to do live videos on your phone. Hello, Samuel Wilkinson Jr. Looks like the train's on the move again. Yep, train's on the move. Bruce, what's up, DDA 40X fan? Oh, so this road actually goes under the bridge. Wow, this is a pretty cool view too. Look at this, folks. We're getting all kinds of views here. And I smell creosote under here. Pretty cool. I bet the lighting's pretty cool on the other side of this bridge. Here we are. I'll pan up so you can see. We're actually underneath the bridge right now. Let me pan it back across here. So there's the river and there's the bridge. Boop. And this view here, the sun's going to be in our face. So there we are on the other side. Bonus points. Very cool. Yeah, I think the view, the sun's less in our face when we're on the other side of the bridge. Photography 101. Oh, I know better, Bruce. Happy Saturday to everybody. No, I ain't gonna do no belly flops in the river. It's way too cold. Plus, my phone would probably die, and the live stream would end. We don't want that. All right, I'm gonna walk. Let's walk back up. I'll do my best to keep my. Thank you, Samuel. We're fans of all you folks that like to join us here online, on YouTube, on our Facebook groups, on the virtual Railfan website. Appreciate every one of you. Virtual Railfan would not be the same, wouldn't even be possible without all of you guys and gals. So you guys make Virtual Railfan what it is. Timothy Rice. We're going to head back up to where we started this video. Not to be revealed on this location. You got to stay tuned, rail fans. If you folks haven't subscribed to the Virtual Railfan newsletter, you may want to consider doing that. That is pretty cool. Perhaps Bruce or Anna, one of the Bruces or Anna could put a link or the Nightbot command to share the link so you folks can sign up to get that Virtual Railfan monthly newsletter. I love reading it. Aha! Anna was first. Thank you both. Hello, Mai Chan. Train buddies. This is Norfolk Southern CNO and TP, the old CNO and TP. I'm not sure what they call this district these days. Joe Cisco. And here we are back at the junction. Yeah, this is a Norfolk Southern line. Yeah, do not ask for subs, please. That's a good way to get kicked out of this channel permanently. That's a warning. This is a railroad crossing, but it's for maintenance of way vehicles. So not really there's no through road through here. This is the dead end of the road. Samuel's checking in from West Mississippi. Very cool to have you here. And folks, I remembered my tripod today. Wonder if I can set that up on the hood of my vehicle here. Look at this. Pretty cool, huh? Hello, happy day light from Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you for tuning in here. Let's see. We can probably. Oop, wrong way. I wonder how long this train is also. Hopefully we find out. Hopefully it shoves back and we can see the power. All right. There we go. Now we've got a temporary virtual Railfan camera right here at Harriman Junction for all of you folks to enjoy. David Keene from Eastern North Carolina. Jack, take it easy. Railfan's AC. This is a Norfolk Southern line, although sometimes you do see foreign power run through here, as is common on a lot of roads. Jonathan 707, that is the question of the morning. None of us, including me, have seen the power on this train. It was set just like this when we pulled up here, so we have no idea. Maybe duct tape the cam on the train. No, that's illegal because we'd have to be on the train. That's dangerous and illegal. We do not condone that. So, although that would provide a really neat video, I would not advise, and I would actually recommend against it very strongly. Hi, Gabe. Mike's Garage 1955. Welcome aboard. So, Jonathan, yeah, if we get to see the power on this train, we'll all be seeing it for the first time together. All 153 of us that are watching. Well, 54 if you count me. So I don't think I'm included in the number of viewers. Yes, it would, Randall. And possibly get you hurt or even worse. Oh, you're close to LaGrange. That is a neat spot for sure. And that 119 West Main Street restaurant is delicious. They have a turkey sandwich there, and they load it up with stuffing and turkey and gravy. It's just like Thanksgiving, and you can have it anytime. And you can sit outside on a nice day and maybe catch a train going by on the street. Yeah, street running is really cool. All right, Carl, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the trains down there in San Juan Capistrano. Say hello to all the folks there for us, please. Gabe, yes, I've actually been across that 14 train crossing, that grade crossing in Wichita. I actually did a live video there once. That's pretty incredible. Harold, they got some cool trains in New Jersey for sure. That's my home state, actually. I haven't lived there in years, but hello, Besser. Excuse me for my pronunciation, but I'm going to try. Besser Vicender Lowenfan. I'm sure I butchered that, and I apologize. It's a 12,000-foot train, huh, Jay Salai? Very cool. Yes, Gabe. That was in uh my goodness, Woodbridge, New Jersey. That was a horrible, horrible incident. No, I don't think this. I don't think this train is blocking any rail crossings. Oh, how fun, Randall! On the Thayer North sub. I still hear those dogs that greeted us down the hill there. Yes, they do, Johnny. If they know they're going to be there for a long time or set out. Thank you very much, Happy Day Like. Appreciate that. Very generous of you, Virtual Railfan, and I greatly appreciate that. Accidentally ended up in Hagerstown. Sometimes accidental discoveries are the best. Got to tell you. Greencastle is a pretty cool location, I got to say. I got to visit that once in person. Um, I did see a train there, but they got some neat stuff that goes through there. Samuel's got your little sister lives in Wartburg, Tennessee. Very cool. Jeremy, good morning. Thanks for tuning in from Canada. Glad to have you aboard, sir. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee, on the banks of the beautiful Emory River here in East Tennessee. Greencastle, Kentucky. I've not been there. Jeremy, it is a beautiful day. The sun's out. It's not hot and it's not cold, so it's pretty good. I have a virtual Railfan hoodie on, and it's keeping me nice and warm. Speaking of that, I'm going to do a plug for the virtual Railfan store. If you guys want to get some authentic virtual Railfan merchandise, check out the store. Martin, bonjour. Hello, Devin. We're hanging right here, bud. Oh, the Golden Triangle, the Iron Triangle, that is great. You got to visit Fostoria. That is it's almost nonstop action. It's kind of overwhelming when you go there in person. What is the temperature here? Let me find out. I don't know if Nightbot works on here. We usually have to program Nightbot for at a location. But let me start my car up here and see what the temperature says. So excuse me a moment. I'm going to walk in front of the camera. All right. So the temperature here is 40 degrees, but it actually feels more like 50. Oh, Nick's going to go hang out in Fostoria. Very cool. Tommy Stone, welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. Wait to see what this train does next. And then we're going to see what else is going to come along today. There we go, folks. There's the link to the store. Get your authentic virtual Railfan merchandise. You can get the hoodie like I'm wearing. See if it shows up here. Virtual Railfan. Not sure if you folks saw that or not, but I can't really tell where I am in front of the camera. So while we're hanging out here, Railfan in together. Yeah, that is an older style hoodie. That's the original issue. Oh, very cool, Harold. Who has plans? Okay, Anna, who's got plans to get out and Railfan in person this weekend? Drop them in the comments. Let's see where everyone's going if you're going out there. Cold 17 in northeast Indiana with a high of 33, and you got some snow. My goodness. Ashland Train Day coming up. Yes, it'll be here before you know it. Gabe, you're going out in Arkansas, Railfanning? Very cool. Nick, you're going to Fostoria. I know you're going to score lots of trains. Jonathan 707 might be out next weekend, Railfanning. Folks, if you're Railfanning out there, be safe. Stay at least 25 feet from the tracks. And always be alert. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. Jeffrey is going to the Great Train Show in San Jose, California. Jeffrey, don't spend too much, but have a lot of fun. You Railfan while you work. That's really cool that you get to do that. Randall Ellison. Gotta say, I'm a little jealous. Hello, that one Michigan Railfan. Alco going out today. Very cool. That's good. You've got discipline. Great American Train Show in Cleveland, Ohio, coming up March 23rd and 24th. Hello, Buck the Railfan. Southern Productions. Hello, welcome aboard. I might move my phone here to see if I can start the car and plug it in. Hello, Grandpa Rails. Thanks for joining us here in Harriman Junction, Tennessee. So if I can, hello, everybody. If I could figure out how to get this thing plugged in and stay live, we're going to be set. We will have a virtual Railfan camera here, and we won't have to worry about power on the phone. Southern Productions, there is a kind of a classification, little mini yard here, and they make trains and set out cars here. So this train, we've seen it go forward and backward quite a few times, and it hasn't moved in a little while. Hey, Solaris, how you doing? Oaks, Pennsylvania. Yep, I know where Oaks is. Out by the King of Prussia Mall. Buck the Railfan. No, this is a Norfolk Southern line. This is the old CNO and TP. Johnny, yeah. So they do not hump cars means you don't let them go freely down the embankment on a hump yard because they'll slam into the other cars, often causing damage to the merchandise inside of the freight car or possibly the freight car itself. Glendale Railfan French Toast is going to go out at 2:00 today. Hope you catch a lot of trains. Hope everyone has a lot of fun and gets a lot of really cool stuff. If you guys are out there rail fanning, in addition to being safe, if you're on Facebook, consider checking out the virtual Railfan live group on Facebook, where you guys can actually do live videos similar to the one that you're watching right now. It'll be on Facebook, not YouTube, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really easy to do. How often do I go live? As often as I can. Nope, I don't see any of those signs on this train either. Railfan AC 4400 CW. Yes, that they're not supposed to do that. Along with those the hoppers that say "Do not hammer on car," and they've got dents all over them from people hammering on them. Hey, Rob Wheeler, how's it going? No, another wise guy. I am not the guy that does porch trains. That is Mike. Mike is actually a good friend of mine and several others on this chat. But no, I'm not. I'm not the porch trains guy. Although I have done a couple of live videos from Mike's porch. I've done a couple porch trains takeovers. Bruce, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Have a safe day, and we'll see you later on. Okay, brother. Well, Buck the Railfan, if I ever make it to Alexandria, Virginia, yeah, I possibly go live there for sure. Yeah. Loriano, hello. Thanks for joining us. That is a cool name you got there. Loriano Ramon Oliveras Ramos. All right, Harold, you're going to be busy today, huh? Building your layout. Very cool. You get lots of cool ideas on the Facebook Model Railroad Group, Virtual FN Facebook. Mike is one of the owners of this channel. Yes. Mike and Justin are the ones that started this whole thing. Okay, definitely happy day like. Sounds good, Dragon Dancer 1814. Leo Powell, good morning from Nashville. I think I hear a woodpecker in the background. I don't think the camera's picking it up. Yep, it's a woodpecker, and I actually can see it, but I don't think my phone would pick it up. Train buddies, the 3rd District and the Knoxville District. Yes, sir. No, I don't think there's any trains blocked. There's two tracks through here. Yes, geometry cars are also cars that they don't want humped. There's a lot of sensitive equipment on there. Buck the Railfan. My YouTube name should give you a hint on what my favorite railroad is. I am UP Dave. So I think you can figure that out, that I'm a Union Pacific fan. I love all railroads, but if I had to choose just one, I like Union Pacific because of the long running history. They still have their original name. Hello, Jennifer Lee 808. Aloha to you, young lady. Tuning in from beautiful Hawaii. Glad to have you on board here. That's right, Buck the Railfan. Union Pacific it is. Be specific. Ship Union Pacific. Well, that's just because there's no other trains coming by at the moment. Yeah, that'd be cool. Quantico, they do street running there? If you folks weren't on, we had actually a 2-unit power move that came by on the other side of this train not long ago. Roger R. Yes, I have been to Kearney quite a few times. It's a pretty fun area. Oh, we're on the. So I hear some moving again. Yep. Gallatin, Tennessee. Yes, sir. Solaris. No, I'm the only one here. There's just some houses down behind me, but I'm the only person here right now. Hello, B dude. Yeah, that'd be cool to get some more cameras up in Canada. If you folks have a location in mind, go to the Virtual Railfan website, look at locations, and there's some information to fill out. No guarantee if that'll actually get us a camera. There's a lot that goes into it. Johnny, I'm not sure. I wasn't here when this train arrived. It was actually sitting here when I pulled up. Yes, Leo, that's one of the reasons I love this location. Wildlife, the beautiful scenery. So this, I'm not sure if. Thank you, Anna. I'm not sure if this train is going to be stopping and shoving back again. He may be just pulling out on his way now. But we'll find out. As soon as I know, you'll know, because we'll all know together. It's an old Conrail auto rack. Pretty cool. Hello, Joseph from Connecticut. Yes, Jeffrey, the suspense. Patience and suspense are key elements of rail fanning. Very cool, Harold. Well, welcome aboard, Ilham from Indonesia. Nice to meet you, sir. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. Golden Spike, KC. Hello. I was just thinking that, retired Navy CT-01. This is the fastest we've seen it. It might be pulling out now and heading on its way. Samuel, you'll have a blast down there. Hope you have a great time and catch lots of trains down there in Vicksburg. Yep, Canadian National. Of course, lots of Norfolk Southern auto racks. This is a Norfolk Southern line. There's a lease car, TTX. And here comes the BNSF auto rack, followed by a Union Pacific auto rack. We've seen some of those. Yeah, it's quite a bit, huh, Buck? And there are vehicles inside of these. I can see them now that the sun is in a different angle slightly than when we started. That's cool, Harold. Here comes another BNSF auto rack. And right behind it is another Conrail. This one's in a little bit, at least the road name is a little more legible. Hello, the Met guy. The white auto rack, that is Hourglass. I think that's another lease company. Solaris, I'm not sure what the next stop's going to be. I'm planning on hanging out here for a while. This is a fun spot to hang out at. So while I'm here, and as long as I've got power on my phone, we're going to enjoy a temporary virtual Railfan location here at Harriman Junction. The Met guy is asking, what is my favorite rail car? I'm going to have to go ahead and say probably a box car. I like box cars, and the gondolas are pretty neat too. Anna, it sure is. Definitely get some decent action here. See some really neat power. A lot of manifests. Diane 1960, hello. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. CP Rail. Not sure what this auto rack is. Train buddies, I believe they're loaded. I've seen cars in some of them. There's a Ferromex right there. Look at that. Princeton on the Northeast Corridor would be amazing. That's for sure. Kansas City Southern. Auto racks and stackers. Very cool, Roger. Jonathan likes the center beam and a boxcar. Well, I see the end of train, folks. I'm going to pick up my camera again off the tripod. So we can we've got a rear DPU at the bottom here, pushing. We got BNSF power here. Pretty cool, huh? And how about this view? Train is now, the DPU is now on that bridge that we saw a little earlier. And he is working hard. Listen to him pushing up that grade. There's an uphill grade here. Okay, Gabe, you have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right. Now, as rail fans, we can finally appreciate the rails without the pesky train being in the way. I'm kidding. I like the trains better. So now we get, I'm going to lift my camera up above my head a little bit, and you guys can see a little more of the Emory River. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So I think we're going to leave this thing running and just catch whatever comes by. Take it easy, Bruce. Tommy Stone, what's my favorite locomotive? Oh, boy. That's a tough one. I got to go with the probably the DDA 40X, like Bruce. But I've never seen one in person actually running. Train buddies out. All right, bud. Yeah, it is beautiful in the spring and the fall. So over here, they're not old cars. There's 4 cars, a gon and a couple hoppers, 3 hoppers, and they're set out on a siding on this other line here. So what I think we're going to do now, so we can keep this thing going, I'm going to try to see if my power cord will reach outside of the vehicle. So bear with me if the camera moves around or does some silly stuff here. I want to warn you in advance. Wonder if we can set it up here. Because if I set it up here, then I can't see the can't see the chat if I put it up on top of the car. So, all right. Now, I don't think my cord's quite long enough. And it's inside the car here. The GP50. Very cool, Tommy. SD70 Mac. I like those. I like the Jeep 40s too. Those are neat. You bet your Railfan's AC 4400. Yeah, I don't think my power cord quite reaches. It's not long enough. But I'm going to try to get creative here. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to plug the thing in here. All right, we're plugged in. Okay, Roger R. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see here. Let's see if there's room to get this in here. And go down. Favorite heritage unit. I'm a big fan of the Norfolk Southern heritage units. All of them are pretty cool. I like the Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't think there's enough room in here to set this camera up on the dashboard. And let me try the other side of the car. My favorite steam locomotive? Probably, not to be trendy or anything, but probably the Big Boy 4014. That's pretty awesome. I got to see that a few times. Actually, every time I've seen that one was with Anna F. Hello, Leo. Yep, I don't think our cords are going to. No, we've got trains here. Just got to be patient, rail fans. All right, so I can't plug this thing in and keep it. Hold on a second. What I'm trying to do is plug this in so that I can just set it on the tripod and you guys can enjoy the live feed. Yes, we do, Anna. We definitely need to go rail fanning again soon. Let's see. Inside the car, we are. It rhymed. Ooh. Oh, we might have a winner here. If I can figure out how to. Yes, look at this, folks. Oh, stay still. All right, now if this thing stays still, yeah, a 12-foot cord, and we would be outside. Now I'm going to start the car. I'm not sure what's going to happen if I do that. All right, we're still live. And I think I'm charging. I'm not sure. Rail fans know I'm not driving anywhere. I don't have a proper mount for this phone to allow me to drive around it. I've got the tripod for this camera actually wedged onto the steering wheel. It's a pretty interesting setup. Now, hopefully the phone is charging. And if it is, I think we're set. We have a permanent camera here. Well, temporary permanent camera, I guess you could call it. Can you folks still hear me? I got the car running. You should be able to still hear the audio. I don't have Bluetooth on, so that's a trick I learned. When you're out, if you got Bluetooth connected to your car and you start the car, you'll lose your audio because it tries to go over the speaker. Awesome. Thank you for the feedback, Buck. Glad you guys can all hear me. Thank you, Samuel. And if I can stop bumping this camera. Thank you, Jeffrey. Five by five. Leo. Awesome. CT01. Thank you, sir. Yeah, windshield mount might be a good idea. Although I generally don't drive around while I'm rail fanning. I like to stay put. But there have been a couple of cool spots where it'd be nice to take you along on an adventure, safely. Buck the rail fan. We don't know. We didn't get this. We didn't get to see any of the locomotives. Thank you, Tommy Stone. Glad you can still hear me. And this way, if I hear something coming, I can just grab the phone, unplug it, and hop outside. And we won't miss a moment of the action. Yeah, if you folks want to take a look where we are here, Harriman Junction is in East Tennessee, about 45 minutes from Knoxville. I know where Princeton is, Rail fans. I'm actually from New Jersey. Originally from New Jersey. I know exactly where Princeton and Princeton Junction are. Definitely get some really fast trains going through there on the Northeast Corridor. That's a pretty neat spot. So next time I'm able to, and I'm in New Jersey, maybe we'll do one of these streams from Princeton Junction, or perhaps Metro Park up farther up. They go through there pretty quick too. Well, Samuel, you stay safe out there, okay? If you're out in that area. Going to work quickly. Okay, Lariano Ramon Oliveras Ramos. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you on one of the other chats later on, okay? Yeah, Devin, I have an app on my phone. It's I think it's just called Train Map, and it shows you active and abandoned lines, and it actually has the subdivisions on them. It's pretty cool. Yes, Diane 1960. I'm planning on going to the non-event in La Plata at the last weekend in June. Definitely don't want to miss that. That's a fun time. Whether or not it's an official or unofficial event, it does not matter. Hello, Rita. Appreciate the love on the channel. So the graffiti. Some folks don't have respect for other people's property, and when trains sit in a yard for a while, or just sit out on a siding somewhere, people do what they do. How will you be able to control the Ashland camera? You will not, Buck. Moderators get to control the cameras, and we have a few specially selected non-moderator cam ops. Not sure that we're looking for any at the time, but hello, I love trains too. But we appreciate your interest, Buck. Always, always check the weather before you go. That's a good idea. Good morning, James, and good morning, KC8. Oh, it scrolled up too fast. KC8RBK73. Yes, Leo. This area, Emory Gap is. I'm not sure if we're in Emory Gap, but yes, the area is Emory Gap. Well, Samuel will be sure to stay away from those bad weather thunderstorms on Wednesday, February 28th. Appreciate the heads up on that. Always check the weather. What great memories, Dragon Dancer. Yes, we're waiting for another train, AC 4400. Just like any other virtual Railfan camera, um, we're going to hang out and wait here. Closer to Knoxville. Bristol, if I was going to go to Bristol from here, Solaris, I would actually have to go through Knoxville. I believe Bristol's probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from Knoxville. And well, we we don't mean to hold you up. If you got somewhere to go, Railfans AC, you can go about your business or just leave this up in the background. Yeah, you're free to stay and watch and chat with everybody else. But yeah, hope you enjoy your day, Railfan. Yeah, sometimes Randall, that's called run through power, and they'll just the two railroads that are going to be interchanging a train that's going to go across two different railroads will they'll make it an agreement together. It just makes more financial sense for them. I'm not bored, Railfans. I'm having a great time hanging out with everybody. So yeah, that's what run through power is, and then the host railroad keeps track of its borrowed power and vice versa, and they work it all out. I need to get to the B&O Museum. I've seen some really cool photos of that. Looks like a really cool spot. That's a nice catch. Yes, horsepower hours. That's right. Thank you for that, Jeffrey, for putting it simply. There's no Amtrak comes through this spot. This is all freight. Yeah, folks, subscribe to that newsletter. There's a lot of really interesting things. There's updates on cameras, new cameras, updates on cameras that need some help, and just Railfan news in general, as well as events where virtual Railfan folks are going to be. Hello, Fisher Bridge Productions from Hardwick, Vermont, and Nick Edens coming in from Arkansas, the natural state. Samuel, be sure you be careful out there, okay? Most of the virtual Railfan cameras are still all up and running. No need to worry. Hello, Ian Strange. Yo. We had a vehicle train here for a while. Yes, Buck. I'm going to be at Ashland Train Day for sure. If you're going, I'll look forward to meeting you. There'll be a lot of folks from Virtual Railfan there. I'm going to unplug the phone here. I think I hear power. So we're hopping outside. Yep, we got one coming, folks. Look at this. This might be our power move again. Who knows? Or it might be I wonder if these are the two locomotives we saw go in the opposite direction. Hello, Brandon. Also from Arkansas. Looks like this one's got some covered steel coils, which would be cold rolled. And he is switching over, crossing over to the other track. He's crossing over to the track closest to us. Hello, Joseph. Yep, we got a train coming. 96:57 on the point. Then we got a horn salute, folks. That's for you. Yeah, this is these cars contain cold rolled steel. Cold rolled steel has a very nice finish on it. It's bright and shiny. So they have these covers on there to keep it nice. Hello, Cam. We got ourselves a manifest here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at this. These look like aluminum slabs. This is blocks of aluminum. And they're headed somewhere to be made into some things out of aluminum. That's about all I can tell you about that. Wow, here's another load of aluminum. 33,687 pounds, it says, each one of those blocks of aluminum. So aluminum is a lightweight metal, but that is pretty heavy. Looks like we got some lumber here, a loaded center beam car. Oh, folks, I wish you could be here because I smell the lumber on that car that just went by. Love the smell of fresh lumber. And it looks like they may be building this train as well. So we might see some back and forth action like we did aluminum billets. That's the proper term. Yes, thank you, KC8R. Appreciate that. Yeah, this guy is stopping, so they're probably building a train. Yes, that's right, Solaris. They use steel coils are made for making appliances, vehicle bodies. And he's shoving back. Yeah, isn't that a great smell, Joseph? This would be a really cool spot for a drone. I got to think about getting myself a drone. Because if we did have a drone, we could probably fly all the way to each end of this train and see what's going on. Oh, billets of recycled aluminum out of Alcoa, Tennessee. You know, that's interesting. I never even thought about that. I see a lot of aluminum billets on flatbed tractor trailers coming in and out of the Nashville area. And I often wondered, where are they coming from? Hello, Latrell. This is actually not Mike. This is UP Dave here on Mike's channel. My favorite rail cam. It depends on what I'm in the mood to see, Buck. I definitely like La Plata because you get a lot of trains and they go really fast. Plus, you get the Amtrak. Fort Madison is pretty cool because you get a lot of trains, just about the same ones as La Plata, but you have the swing bridge there. Kearney, Nebraska is really neat. The Sono camera in South Norwalk is cool because you get Metro North commuter trains and Amtrak. LaGrange is cool because of the street running. Man, that's a tough question. It's really hard to pick just one. Ashland, Virginia is really neat. Lots of Amtraks go through there. Yeah, there you go, James. Ashland. A couple of Ashland fans here. Plus, you get Big Daddy, the Amtrak auto train going through there once in the morning and once in the evening. Tower 55 has trains going all directions. Yeah, that's another good one, Grandpa Rails. That's a cool spot. We got so many to choose from. The Arvada camera out in Colorado, just a little bit west of Denver, is really cool. Just beautiful, beautiful views. Plus, you get the California Zephyr. Old McDonald's Railroad. I love it. Nick, you got a train show this morning. Very cool. Tony, you live in Clarksville. Well, I'm not that far from there. I live a little bit north of Nashville. We're not that far apart. I live probably a half mile from the CSX Henderson subdivision. Kingman is really cool. Flagstaff is a lot of fun. That's a cool camera. But if I'm in the Flagstaff area, I'm generally not spending a lot of time at the depot there. Deschler, Ohio is definitely a good one. Chehalis, that is cool. Hello, Bruce. Good day. Well, good morning. Good night. I don't know if it's early morning for you or late night, but thanks for tuning in. Midnight Raider. I can't say as I do. Ashland Train Day, Buck, is going to be on the Saturday. Generally, folks will start arriving on Friday, and Saturday is the official Ashland Train Day itself. And then most folks will go home on Sunday. Originally from Bowling Green. Yep, L&N territory there. A lot of fun spots along that Henderson subdivision. And I'm not sure what branch runs through Bowling Green, but Bowling Green's a little bit to the east of where the Henderson sub runs. Waycross, the Rice Yard. See, folks, we got so many amazing camera locations. You know, for $4.99 a month, you can subscribe to the virtual Railfan website, and you get access to all of them. You can set up your own camera layout where you can watch 9 cameras at once, 2 or 3 cameras at once, or just a single camera at once. If you've got a single location up on the website, you can still access the YouTube chat. Bowling Green is the mainline sub. Yes, thank you. Wow. Some slack action. Solaris, I'm not sure. You can probably look that up online, though. Yep, he's on the move again, folks. Let's see if he's going to pull out and get on his way, or if he's going to shove back again. Sometimes these trains will shove back and forth for, 45 minutes or so. Buck, I'll show you my scanner here. Just a second. Oh, that's cool, Walt. Your son's a conductor on the Henderson. Yep, right through Springfield. I'm about 15 minutes south of Springfield. I live near the Ridgetop Tunnel. Looks like we got some Norfolk Southern folks here hanging out. Oh, just pulling up. We won't bother them. Hopefully they're okay with us being here. I've never been bothered. Wheelie Big Bike Trip. Hello. So I have a Bearcat scanner, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Yeah, that is not a trespasser. That's a railroad employee there in that vehicle, Norfolk Southern. Yep, we got you, Wheelie. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. CNO and TP. That's the end of train. There's no DPU. We're going to end up with hoppers at the bottom, looks like. So that's cool, Tony. There's a really cool restaurant. Squeaky flanges. Yeah, Tony, I'm sure you're aware of that really cool restaurant right along the tracks there in Springfield. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate that. Now, when you watch that video, folks, that Anna just posted, Facebook has changed a little bit. So the step-by-step that I did is kind of similar, but not quite exactly the same. Maybe I'll do another one. Do we have any cameras in North Carolina? Yes, we have a Thomasville, North Carolina camera. We get a few passenger trains flying past there and some Amtrak North Carolina and standard Amtrak go through there. There's our end of train, folks. Yeah, we probably should do another one with updated because there has been some changes on Facebook on how to do those. We get a really cool shot of that train going across the bridge and up the grade now. And I wish I could zoom in, but when I'm live on YouTube, I can't do that. There he goes, creeping up the grade. Thank you, Anna, for that link to the Thomasville, North Carolina. What's the weather for this town? Well, looks like partly cloudy. We've got a slight breeze. And we'll go inside the car here. Looks like we got 40 degrees Fahrenheit still out there. All right, so we're kind of in between the trains now. Might be time to prop the camera back on the steering wheel and plug back in so we can keep the action going. Hello, Catherine. First time here. Oh, awesome. Welcome to Emory Gap area, Harriman Junction, Tennessee. Big fan of La Plata. That's cool. All right, let's get this phone plugged back in here. Let's see if I remembered how I did it. Scanner. Yes, you wanted to see my scanner. All right. That's a Uniden BC 125 AT. So there's the scanner. I don't even have it on right now because we've had trains pretty much constantly since we've been here. Yeah, a lot of people have that scanner. Folks, I actually got the how I wound up getting this scanner is from recommendations from all of you. I remember asking folks, what do you use? And about 90% of you said to use this one. So let's turn this thing on. And let's listen in and see what else might be coming. Make sure my volume is make sure the volume's up. Bear with me a second. There we go. We got the volume up at 10, so we can still hear it. All right, so hold on a second. We're going to, well, that train is still sitting there. It looks like we got a conductor on the bottom, which means he might be projecting a shove. Catherine, the auto train goes to Ashland, Virginia. And I also believe it goes to one of our cameras in Georgia. I think not Waycross. Forgive me. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to put this scanner in my hand here. All right. So we got this train shoving back here again. Folkston. Thank you, Benjamin. Yes, Folkston. Alcoman. Thank you. Folkston, Georgia is another opportunity to see the Amtrak auto train. How's it going, man? Have a safe day. Friendly conductor. German trains. Very cool, Harold. Yeah, they got a lot of neat trains in Europe. Quite different than we have here in the U.S. I enjoy watching them. Yep, he is shoving. Our conductor is protecting the shove. Riding the shove. Looks like a lot of fun, but I think after probably about an hour, I'd have enough of it. I know railroad work is hard work. And I definitely appreciate the hard work that these ladies and gentlemen do out on the railroad to keep our country moving. A lot of rusty cars, yeah. Yep, they sit outside. Yeah, I'm streaming on my phone. Pretty cool view here. We can see how they unload these cars. Bruce Williams is back. Welcome back. Bruce, we were just talking about the auto train. We were talking about favorite virtual Railfan permanent camera locations. Yeah, Bruce, I think I found a way to plug my phone in. Hello, Carol. So, yeah, I figured as long as I can, we'll just keep this thing rolling as like a temporary virtual Railfan camera. People are having a good time, enjoying the chat and the trains when they go by. So I figured, why not? Here you go, the Met guy. Here comes a tank car for you. Pretty neat. Got scrap metal loaded in these gondolas. I can see some peeking out of the top. Wheelie, you're up late, man. Wheelie, have you been to bed yet? Since I saw you on the Plata chat last night before I went to bed? Tanker for you, yes, sir. Wow, Willie has not been to bed. My goodness. It's like we're slowing down here. Hello, DCR CSX Norfolk Southern Railfan. Yeah, let's see what happens. We're in a pretty cool spot here. Yep, you can hear the air. There you go, Buck. GATX car. Ah, okay. Delmarva Central Railroad. I was wondering what that was. Thank you for explaining what that is there, DCR. No, there's no Amtrak on this line. Yeah, you and me too, Tommy. I miss the cabooses, but talking with some, folks that were around when they had cabooses that worked for the railroad, they don't miss them. There was no fun riding in a caboose. Wow, how about that, folks? Awesome. Yeah, if you got a layout, run cabooses on them, on some of them. Hello, Smoke Eater 717. Thank you for that information, Bruce. There is no Amtrak through here, Solaris. Good day, Turnpike Ted. Why do we keep bringing up Sarah Elizabeth Jones, Railfan? I think we've asked for the last time. Please stop. That's a cool reflection on these bottom dumps here. Solaris, I'm not sure I understand your question. Here come our aluminum billets again, some of them. £33,687 each one of those billets weighs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them on this car. CN boxcar. Hey, Bruce, grab bag. Aluminum, yes. It's not aluminium. Professor Joel Heber. Here's some math problem for your students. Whoa, look at that. Slack action. £33,643, Joel, is what one of these aluminum billets weighs. If there are 6 of them on this flat car, how much weight of aluminum is on this flat car? Have your students do that math. It'll be a lot of numbers and commas. All right, so let's see here. And we're stretching out again. Now, I'm not a big fan of graffiti, but part of me wants to make a sound or what each of these folks might sound like. I don't know. Maybe that's how they sound. 72,000. So DCR, there's a little yard in this direction that we're facing here. So So they're probably building a train down there. They're adding cars to this train, or they may be taking them off to get transferred to local businesses. Howdy, Dan. Thanks for tuning in from South Georgia. I'm hearing a locomotive, and I don't know if it's this locomotive or we might have another one coming by on the other track. New cam. Kyle, this is a temporary cam here at Harriman Junction. I'm on my phone bringing you some live action here. So this is it's not a permanent location. Yeah, something like that, Ted. This is not the siding. This is not a siding, but down in that direction, you can look at it on Google Maps. If you find Harriman Junction and go that way, you will see there's a bunch of sidings and tracks where they can set out cars and whatnot. Dan, this is the unit in Bearcat 125 AT, and I did the like $25 upgrade on the antenna, a little bit longer, probably twice the length of the one that it comes with, so you get a little bit better reception. Now, if I really wanted to upgrade, I'd get one of those tall antennas you mount with a magnet on your car, and those things will pick up stuff for really far away. Yeah, Met guy, it is a great sunny day here. Hey, no problem, Turnpike Ted. Glad you're asking questions. What is the reporting mark on the aluminum flat car? Well, there's one there. This one's closest. Let's see if we can see. I don't really see any other marks on this flat car. Northbound your way. Here we go. Let's see what that means. Yes, Cal, I was thinking about Danny Harman when I was talking about that antenna. He swears by them. So my friend Jim Pearson does as well. Illinois Central. Oh, very cool. I didn't even think about that. Hello, Josh. Good morning from San Diego, California. There goes our guys again, and they sound like That's the noise we made for them. Here's some more aluminum billets. These ones were a little heavier. I don't know. There's a lot of numbers. 40,690, 40,760, 40,760. Wow. Here's one that only weighs 23,000 pounds. 41,000 pounds. Covered coil car, cold rolled steel. Welcome, KJ. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I like those. All right, we're going to get to see our power again. Hello, Bill. Welcome back. No, I have not Railfan Eastern Kentucky yet. I don't know the train symbol. I smell the diesel. I talk funny. Well, I'm not from Georgia, so I probably sound a little different than you. That's what I love about this country. We got folks that speak slightly different all over the place. All right, so I think we're going to set the camera. We're going to get it plugged back in and prop the tripod back on my steering wheel in the car. Before we do that, though, we'll let you folks take a look around. You never know if I'll catch any heritage units. I have before. So down there, folks, is the Emory River. And there we go, looking south, I believe, across the bridge that crosses the Emory River. Yes, Josh, this is a great spot. Half New Yorker, half South Carolina. Yeah, I can't speak. New Yorker and South Carolinian. That is quite a combo. No, we're not in Maryland. We're in East Tennessee. Harriman Junction, Tennessee, along the Emory River. Well, KJ, when we started this video almost 2 hours ago, we had a vehicle train here. Do I have an analog scanner? I'm not sure if this is analog or digital. It's probably digital. But this is the scanner we've got. Santiago Kid. Bruce Whiting. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm having fun being out here, just playing a temporary mobile virtual Railfan camera for a little while. So I think we're going to go and set the camera back on. I do too, Tommy. Diesel in the morning. Bear with me as the camera gets adjusted here onto its temporary spot. See if I can duplicate what I did before. We had it propped up nicely. Oops, wrong way. Let me get it plugged in. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Harold. Okay, bear with me a second, folks. It's going to be bumpy. I'm plugging in the phone. Yeah, I think I got mine from Amazon. Yes. And I'm not sure if the phone is charging or not. It's plugged in. So I'll be sure to watch out for the battery low. No, that's not what the arrow means. I think the arrows are just to, you're talking about these arrows right here. They're just to, Hello, 40 pounder from Canada. Yeah, these are functions to navigate the keypad, go left or right. It doesn't has nothing to do with the direction of the train. To determine the direction of the train, you have to know where you are, and you've got to know some spots around you so you can kind of hear what the train crews are talking about. See if I can get this. There we go. Looks like we're stable again, camera wise. Beep. Oh, wrong way, Dave. Over. There we go. Arrow on the screen. I'm not sure I'm following you. If you're talking about the video screen, the arrow, that's the play button. Okay, KJ. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Met Guy. Folks, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to step away from the camera for just a moment. So apologize for the dead air. Continue to enjoy the chat, and we're not going to miss any trains as long as I've got power to this phone. So no, 40 pounder. That's kind of an inappropriate question. Let's not talk about that kind of stuff on here, please. And thank you. Turnpike Ted, hello. Walt Rogers. Yeah, I'm friends with Jim Pearson. He's a really good guy. Walt. I haven't actually Railfan with him in a few months, but yeah. Dan, I got the antenna for my scanner also on Amazon. It's the Diamond Antenna RH77CA. See if I can get it on the camera for you here. No, it's not a gold mine here. It's maybe a gold mine for trains at times. Yes, I was good friends with Klaatu. Hung out with him quite a few times in La Plata. I miss him. He was a good friend. Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. I tried to put the show you the antenna, and it bumped. It's a twist on, and I was going to try to show you that, but I bumped the camera and it fell off the steering wheel. all good. I'm holding the camera now. Michael Burrows, good morning. So since I've got the camera in my hand, hold on. There we go. I hit a button. Sorry. No, other way, camera. There we go. Bill, the best rail fanning spot. I don't know, man. There's a lot on the Seligman sub out in Arizona that I really enjoyed. Sorry about that, Ann. I'm trying to show some stuff, and I think I'll just kind of focus on keeping the camera steady instead of trying to show different things and hitting buttons. All right. There's the antenna. Sorry about that, Dragon Dancer. Good one, Wheelie. Hello, Gunstar 1. Yep, we're between, this is called Harriman Junction. This is actually a junction here. CNO and TP, and I think that's K&O over there. Sure, Buck. You can rail fan with me if you can make it to Ashland, Virginia. I'll be there. Yeah, Ashland is a really cool place. We've got the Ashland Train Days coming up here before you know it, folks. Last weekend in April. It'll be here before you know it. All right. Let's try. Thank you for that, Nightbot. 24th. That's the one. Yeah, there's a switching yard in that direction. All right, we're going to try to plug the phone back in again. I'm being very careful. And folks, we apologize for any turbulence you may encounter. There's a certain way this camera likes to sit on the steering wheel here. First thing we got to do is plug it in. All right, plugging in time. Hold on, folks. Nightbot is always watching. I don't think my phone is charging. So how often do I do this? As often as I can. Last weekend, I was able to get to Decatur, Alabama. So this is actually a rental car. Singularity. Yeah, Gorilla tripod would be really good. and it would be, I could probably just mount it right on my dashboard. But, we're doing the best with what we got. That's what you got to do. Hello, Connor. Wilson CB antenna. That's a great idea. Yeah, longer range. Rental car off-roading. Hey, why not? Not really hardcore off-roading. We're only we're only a few hundred feet from the end of the paved road here, just up the hill. That's right, Sweet Home Alabama. I don't live there, but drive it like you rented it. Well, Bill, hopefully we get some. Hopefully you get some heritage units on the RF&P pretty soon. CSX has that RF&P heritage locomotive. That'd be kind of cool to see that go through Ashland. Uh, 40 pounder. Yeah, we do see some wildlife here sometimes. Hello, Rick from the UP Nampa sub in southern Idaho. That sounds like beautiful country out there, Rick. Thanks for tuning in here. We're in East Tennessee at Harriman Junction, right along the Emory River. So yeah, you see deer out here sometimes. There was a woodpecker a little while ago. I couldn't show him to you, but yes, it does have a tripod on it, but I can't fit the tripod. Here's the dilemma, Bruce. If I try to fit the tripod onto the dashboard, there's not enough headspace here to get the thing to sit on the dashboard. It won't fit. So we've been propping it on the steering wheel. And if I try to go outside, then I can't keep the phone plugged in, which that's what we're trying to do. So, no, this is not live 24 hours. But to Anna's point, if I had a 20-foot cord, then I could have it plugged in and I can set it on the hood of the car here. So we'll definitely keep that in mind, or a shorter. But yeah, I think we're going to keep the tripod I got because it mounts right onto the gimbal, threads in there just nicely. All right, Dragon Dancer, be safe. Take care, Randall. Minus 13C. That sounds pretty cold. A 12-foot cord. That might work. I don't know how long my cord is. It's not 12 feet. Yes, definitely, Dan. Longer. Stephenville, Texas is going to be nice and warm today. My goodness. Sounds good, Anna. Definitely. Jeremy, I have not heard anything on the scanner yet. We had a manifest shoved back not long ago. So yeah, if I used the Gorilla tripod, I wouldn't have it in the gimbal. Buck, my day is going great. Hopefully you're having an outstanding day also. I'm enjoying out here at a beautiful location, enjoying some trains and beautiful scenery. All right, the Met guy, you take care. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you again on this channel or another one of the virtual Railfan cameras. Have a great day. But yeah, I've not heard anything on this scanner really, except for a couple of chatters when they came by. Glad you are having a good day, Buck. You too, Albatross. Hello, CSX Alabama Railfan YouTube. Welcome to Harriman Junction, Tennessee. Hello, Zach Smith, Colorado Railfan. Yep, StreamYard. StreamYard is very handy. That's what allows me to go here on YouTube. Push it. I can push out to Virtual Railfan's channel. Whoops. Got to watch those caps there, Mr. Zach Smith, BNSF. Here's an ice pack for you. Hi, Brendan. Brennan, excuse me. My favorite heritage unit from you. Let's see. UP's got a lot of nice ones. I think my favorite ones though have to be the Norfolk Southerns because there's so many of them, and they look amazing. I like the Pennsylvania one. The Lehigh Valley is really cool. The Jersey Central is a really nice one as well. Brendan, I'm doing great. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hello, Ramos from Florida. Kirsten. The Southern. Yeah. Brendan, I am enjoying my day. Yes. My thoughts on the RF&P Heritage Unit. I think it's pretty cool they did that. Hello, Nebraska Sandhills. Not sure. I got one of our other virtual Railfan folks, one of our admins, hooked me up with StreamYard. I don't think there's a fee for it, but I could be wrong. No, Kirsten, you're hearing my scanner making some chit-chatty noises. The bow line. I would love to go check that out down there. We've seen two trains, but we've seen them for a long time. They've been hanging out here, Brennan. Yeah, Railfan's AC, those are two completely different channels. We're not related to the other channel. So hopefully we get a train here soon again. No, I don't get to go live every day. I've got a normal day job. So I got to do that. If I didn't, if I could afford not to work, I would probably be doing this most days. This would be my dream job, is just to be out here bringing you folks live videos. No, we're not putting a camera up here. There's actually not really any facilities to put a camera here. Sorry about the bumpiness here. Well, looks like my I hear frogs down in the river. So this gimbal's kind of acting a little unstable. Trying to get it to straighten out for me here. That didn't do it. Hi, Hunters Locomotives. So this gimbal's begun. I don't know what's going on with it here, folks. Whoops. All right. I think we're back. I'm not sure. All right, folks. Anyway, I don't think there's anything coming for a little bit here. So I think we're going to wrap this video up. If I hear something coming, we will start another live stream. We've been on for almost an hour and a half. Yet it's windy out here. All right, folks. That's going to be it for right now. Gotta love live feeds. That is going to be it for right now. So, all right, folks, we're going to say goodbye for a little bit. We might bring you some more trains a little later. From Harriman Junction for Virtual Railfan, this is UP Dave out.